didn't know what was coming. We
All praises to the Most High Fair Use Act. I'm using this video for education and research. We're studying the minds of the people, either under Christianity or some other type of white supremacy, and how they treat their people and what they're willing to do to cover and to please their slave masters. Okay, all praises to the Most High. Let's watch.
actually laid out what this topic was actually about. So to refresh people, this is literally how the beginning of that segment went 6 years ago on TV1. It's just how the beginning went. Go ahead.
Watch his faces. See his expressions. Roland is lying, man. Now you gotta remember his expressions when he's explaining and setting up a lie, the narrative of a lie. Look at his face. That's gonna not never change. That expression is gonna be the same every time. He knows he's lying, and he's trying to be convincing, so he's giving you all those extra facial expressions. They don't match what he's saying. They don't match what he's saying. Look at his facial expression. What are they saying? What are those facial expressions? You believe me? Are they going to believe me? I'm not lying. Wonder, am I looking convincing enough? Okay. They won't believe this. They saw the truth, but I'm going to try it anyway. Let's see. Look at that eyeball.
It was amazing looking at this whole.
Look at him. When he starts studying, he's trying to set up a lie, right? He's trying to set up, and he do that all the time. You got to notice when he's setting up a lie or a false narrative for white supremacy, he's going to do the same thing because he knows somebody out there know he's a damn liar, and we're going to call him out on it. And we might do it like I'm doing it today, and like I plan on doing him for the rest of the eternity until Christ come back. I'm going to be on his case, pointing him out to be a damn liar according to the Constitution, the rights of indigenous people, human rights, uh, 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 peace and friendship treaty, and the laws of the Bible, the Mosaic laws. Don't forget that. Those are the laws we follow. Those are the laws the earth is supposed to be following. Roland and his people are ruling over people who are not supposed to be ruled over by other men. And he's helping them to do that, and he's going to get taken down. And I guarantee you we're going to know the Most High did it, and we're going to look at him with that suffering on his face like, I messed with the wrong people. I messed with God's chosen people, and now my ass is paying. We're going to see that look on his face again, and a whole lot of you others. And you know what? I'm thinking, I don't know how Roland gonna meet his payback, but I hope, you know what? I hope he get chastised, and so he can come in, so he won't get destroyed in the lake of fire. I hope these people can be chastised and repent, come to repentance. But let's see if he's a 2/3 or not.
Reaction. I mean, I'm sitting here, again, people asking all kind of questions, things are blowing up, and so many people jumped on saying he's not a real doctor. Okay, uh,
Look at Dr. Moore. He said, nah, wait a minute. No, why are you bringing this out? So let you know right there, that look that Dr. Moore is giving, let you know that he hadn't talked about this. Roland Martin didn't tell him he was going to come out here and run his pedigree down on him and try to make him look like, and mimics the sounds from the white supremacy. Look at his face. He's like, wait a minute. The hell? See, Dr. Umar is a psychologist. He's smart. You can tell he's thinking. He's on to it now. He's like, wait a minute. He switched his whole demeanor up. I'm going to tear their ass up. They no match for him. How can they be, man? You're nothing but a news reporter. You didn't study the psychology. You didn't study the brain and mind techniques that this man has studied. You're no match for him and your three little henchmen over there.
Where did you graduate from? And
Look at his mouth. He said, "Oh, okay, I see where you
My
come from."
undergraduate education was from Millersville University. 3 degrees, political science, psychology, master's in school psychology. Subsequent to that, Pennsylvania certification as a school psychologist, which I've been for almost 20 years. After that, I got my educational leadership master's degree and principal certificate from Lehigh University in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. And I earned my doctorate degree from the Philadelphia College of Osteopathic Medicine, American Psychological Association approved program, one of the top psychology training programs on the East Coast. 6 degrees in all, and anyone can lift up a telephone and call and verify those degrees.
So when you see folks,
See, he ignored that. He ignored what the man had said. He should have left it alone right there. But he's going to try to make a big deal out of it, right? He didn't hear that. He's just like Esau. He went right past what Dr. Umar said, pick up a phone call. All you had to do is pick the phone call, had a phone call ready if you was really trying to help the man. No, you are against him, and we know it. And we see it's not just a common conversation, just Breaking Bad. Dr. Umar didn't take you the wrong way and just start fighting you guys for no reason at all. He would have whooped y'all's ass in that studio if y'all hadn't wanted to try him. Why didn't y'all be men? It was 2 men. Why didn't y'all 2 men stand up against him and let the women cheerlead for y'all? Man, come on.
Who question your degree is your response?
It's because my narrative is a whole lot different from the average mainstream black scholar. I don't parrot the narrative that the American social order wants black scholars to parrot. I tell the truth. I don't scratch unless I itch, and I don't dance unless I like the music. And because
No, why did you want him to explain that? You thought you were setting him up for failure. No, you can't set him up. He's always said that he's got where he's come as far as he's come by saying the same thing he's been saying to the media and to the world. I don't cater to white supremacy. And I'm going to help y'all stop them from hurting y'all. Roland, you have never said that. You have never said you was going to fight with us to stop white supremacy from hurting us. Really? What's wrong with you, dude? I saw you when you was a child. You a mixed baby, man. You a mixed. You have white in your family. You are a white supremacist, man. Posing as a black person. Okay?
So you saw that. That's literally how it all began.
What? You act like you just explained everything. Look at the look on his face. See when he lied? See how he looked? What? What? Something wrong with that? Something what? You know that was bootleg, man. You know you ain't explained nothing about why Dr. Umar got mad for nothing and just lying on you. He's not lying on you. He told the truth. We just saw the truth and the expressions on you and his faces.
Okay. And a little bit later, I'm going to show you when
No, you're not.
Sideways.
No, you're not.
And this is really why he got upset.
No, it's not.
He goes on Joe Budden's podcast, which dropped last month. And Joe asked him about this so-called beef.
Nothing like that. I didn't know that you had.
If it's a so-called beef, why are you bringing it up? Because he did not lie on you. Watch.
Roland Martin beef. Neither did I. What happened was I was on Roland Martin's show about 2 or 3 times before that final visit that led to the altercation. Verbal altercation, not physical. It was 2016. I had just done the Breakfast Club a week prior. And Roland Martin's people contacted me to come back again. This was either my 3rd or 4th visit to News One Now. So
they were setting him up.
We already knew each other.
You were setting him up.
Negative, cordial. Always. Got it. This time was different.
Always.
When I got there,
always negative.
The dressing room. He came out the restroom and he didn't speak. He walked right by me. So Sutton said, something's up today. Today gonna be a little different because why would he walk by you and not speak?
Right.
So when we finally got involved in the conversation, I kind of realized what was going on.
Yeah, we saw that.
I was a little jealous of the Breakfast Club fame. That interview went viral. All of them go viral, but that one went viral. And at that time, I guess he wanted to take some of the air out of my balloon. So he questioned my credentials, my blood relationship.
Did y'all think Roland was like that? Now, y'all saw them Edomites walk by you and won't speak to you, right? On the job and everywhere. That's how they do. That's their main thing. And how many times you think they done did Roland like that? So he's playing their game, right? That right there tells you a lot about that dude, man. That roly-poly, man. And Vicky Diller got him right, man. And Dr. Umar just expressed a lot of uh, 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 understanding. He just shined the light on a lot of who Roland is, man. He just shined the light. He said he walked. That tells a lot, man. He walked by him coming out of the bathroom and Roland, and he spoke to Roland, and Roland ignored him. Is that the behavior of a friend? No, and he didn't mind knowing it. I'm going to get you, nigga. I'm getting ready to show you who I am. Right? Ain't that little fat Napoleon syndrome complex? Right? Ain't that it? Always grabbing your crotch. Ain't that who we see rolling the beat? Okay.
The Honorable Frederick Douglass, a couple other things. And I think he has set up his panel in such a way that I think they were supposed to intellectually massacre me, which nobody on the planet Earth can do that. And so they ended up getting intellectually massacred, and that was the end of it. But I didn't appreciate what he did. I thought it was a bitch move. I've been on your show plenty of times. You know, I'm driving down here from Philadelphia, taking time out of my busy schedule. I could be doing other things. And you use that time to try to insult me. But it backfired on him. And I think that's partly the reason why the show was canceled by the end of the year, because I'm very popular among black folks. I'm probably the most popular black scholar in modern history when it comes to mainstream black America, even though my views are considered rather controversial. And so when Roland Martin did that, I don't think he properly anticipated or calculated the collateral damage.
And that's the thing. Roland Martin killed his credibility with black people, so he was no longer of use to white stream media. He no longer could fit the role that they needed him to play to have us trust him that what he was saying we should do in these people's government and in their, we call it their world. Jesus said he's not of this world, of their world. This is their world. When he had no more influence over us, then he was no more good. They fired him. And that's what, and like Dr. Umar said, it ain't, once you know the truth, it ain't a lie that can come and debunk you. The lie is no more good when the truth is out, and he knows the truth. And Roland will never tell the truth out loud on air. So he can never gain the full support of the people or the trust of the people. When Umar has went on and explained the whitewashing of the Messiah and all of that, he knows he is an advocate for Israelite people. Now, does he always work as an advocate? No, because a lot of times he's working against us when he's trying to get us to buy into that Hotep stuff. You know what I mean? So he's really working against us, but God uses him to debunk a lot of the madness that they try to come with their psychologies to prove that they don't have science behind them. Where is the research that says, okay, gender disorder, gender confusion is no longer a disorder, but it's normal? What made them take it out of the MPS that diagnosed that book that a lot of psychiatrists and the psychoanalysts use, DMS, DMS, okay? It lays out and catalogs the psychological illnesses and the pathologies. So yeah, let's. I'm gonna end this. We know Roland Martin is a coon. He's a dummy. He can't match him and none of his panels Any of them, any of the doctors cannot match this dude. You can't stand to him. You're gonna have to. What you're gonna do is get jealous and get mad and deliver him over to the Pope, like the Secret Treaty of Rome says.
By the end of the year, he was off the television.
You see that?
All right, so
look at that stupid fool. Look, grin on his face. Look, I'm gonna show you that grin again. You got to see this grin, man.
that BS.
You got to see that grin, man.
When it comes to mainstream Black America, even though my views are considered rather controversial. And so when Roland Martin did that, I don't think he properly anticipated or calculated the collateral damage. By the end of the year, he was off the television.
Ooh.
All right, so
Look at that grin. Look at that stupid looking grin on his face. He realized what he done to himself. Man, you just shot yourself in the foot again. You dummy. You just shot yourself in the foot again because I see it and I'm coming after you every time you pull up some of that fake government jurisdiction. Then I'm going to pull up and show the people how you are a sellout and they have no jurisdiction over us aside for what we give them. All praises to the Most High.